Oh, here we go.
Hey, hi guys. Got the whole family.
Wow.
Yeah.
I feel like you brought them on, so I'm supposed to discipline them on why they can't have a cell phone.
Yeah, exactly.
Uh-huh.
Yep. Actually, I don't really. I mean, cell phones.
They're gonna ask the question. Okay. So chill.
Okay.
You're going too fast. Sorry.
So
This isn't the Lucas show.
listen, is the
Yes.
dilemma A, should the kids get a cell phone, and B,
Mhm.
does every other kid their age have one?
Well, he's 13,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and that's Adam, who's 10.
Hey Adam. Hey Lucas.
13-year-old has one, 10-year-old doesn't.
Okay.
And like a little freaked because I don't know, the cell phone is scary. For
Yeah,
a kid, as parents, like starting out, them with a cell phone is like a whole nother world, opening up a whole new world of crap.
So, Lucas, what do you do on a cell phone? Like, what do you do?
Well, I'm not like most teenagers, I guess, because I don't really have any social media because personally I don't really like it. But I know that a lot of other kids my age, when they get a cell phone, they also get social media and all of that stuff. And personally, I think that the phone has been like fine for me because I don't get any social media. So I'm still able to like text my family and my friends, but I don't see all of the other extra crap that's on social media that like wastes everybody's time. So yeah.
All right, I'm gonna make an observation right off the top. Just
Uh-oh.
you talking for 32 seconds. This kid is more mature than me.
Sebastian should not have social media,
Yeah.
that's for sure.
I don't think we have anything to worry about with Lucas.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I really don't, but
Now,
it's just
Adam
Yeah.
might be a problem.
This is hard when you have siblings, right? Because we were the same way. Once you open that box, the younger one wants it sooner than the older one had it. And it's not fair, but she didn't have it at this age. And you're right. You want to hold off as long as possible because it opens a Pandora's box. So what we're going to do.
How did you do it? I'm sorry.
Oh, no. What were you going to ask?
Sorry.
No, tell me.
You have daughters, right?
Yes.
And they're older?
So 14 and 12. And you're right. So we did it initially because of a need. She had a lot of activities, soccer after school, violin after school. So we needed it because it actually helped us stay in contact with her, pick up times, figuring out things. So it was a little selfish on our part, but it was helpful. But then obviously it snowballs in all directions. So I think what we need to do is we need to test Lucas. Lucas, you ready for my test that I ask all my teenagers? All right. So you said, I'm not on social media, I just text. Why is texting your best friend different than talking to them in person?
Well, because you're not face to face, so you don't get like the facial reactions, and that's part of why I don't like social media. Because like if everyone's sitting on the couch and just scrolling on the phone, or in his case the iPad, then that's like lame. Like I want to be with people,
Right. So Lucas got the one answer that nobody gets, right? So emotions, it's hard to know. It's hard to know tone when you don't see their face. So really important, know that when you text somebody, you think about how your words can make them feel. And if it's possible, makes them feel poorly or talks negatively. This is for you, Sebastian, about other people. We do not send that text. All right. Number one, give me another reason. Putting you on the spot, Lucas, because you're a smart kid.
Well, it's also sometimes texts don't go in at like if you're in a conversation, whatever you say gets to them immediately, whereas they might not see the text immediately or.
All right. And it's there forever, right? It's like we planted this, Lucas. You got it. So when we're talking, our words go up into the sky and disappear unless you're video recording for a podcast. When you text those words, they are there forever. So you don't send words or pictures or videos that you wouldn't show mom and dad. And that's the test you should say. You should say, would I show my mom and dad this? And if you wouldn't show your mom and dad, you don't send it to anybody else, because it's not just what people think of you now, it's what they're going to think of you for a really long time. The third may be the most important. Have you been in a group chat yet?
Yeah, there was actually one at school, but it got kind of annoying, so I just left.
Awesome. Because in every group chat, there's one dum-dum. There's one kid who's being inappropriate, talking about other people. And when that happens, you do what you just did. You remove yourself and let your parents know, because who gets in trouble because of that one person?
Everybody
gets in trouble. So if you're going to be responsible with your phone, those are your 3 rules. He knew them. He's all set.
Okay.
Not 100%, but yeah.
So I heard Lucas mention that Adam has an iPad.
Yes.
Okay, so the difference of the iPad and the iPhone is the iPad limits the communication with other people just because he's just on the internet and not necessarily socializing.
Well, I do have some like text with my friend from school on iMessages, but I don't really use social media at all.
I don't allow that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think you hold off on social media as long as possible. Definitely not a 10-year-old. There has to be limits on it. And mom and dad can see anything that you have on there at any time. They're in charge of the phone. It's their phone, right? There's no secrets on your phone or internet. You want to limit it before bedtime, right? Because all these things, they're not great for the brain. These aren't helping you grow. They're not helping you learn, right? So that's the really important thing. We have to be responsible, and it's on mommy and daddy's time, not on your time. So if mommy and daddy want you to have it, great. But when they say it's time to give it up, we want to give it up as well, because they know what's best.
I think we could all learn from my father and what he used to say and still says, which is never put anything in writing.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll call you later.
But it sounds like you've done a really great job raising these 2 fine young boys, and they have a really good head on their shoulders. I would only hope that my kids at this age will have half of the knowledge these 2 have, because they seem like they're really, really adorable young men.
The other thing we did, which I'm going to send to you to sign, we did a contract with our kids when they got a phone, laying out the rules, laying out the expectations, and understanding that if that contract wasn't abided by, their phone would be taken away. And the only phone that's been taken away is mine. So.
Sebastian, I just wanted to mention that I grew up in like your town area.
Oh, you grew up in Arlington Heights?
I grew up in Schaumburg.
Oh. Do you go to Schaumburg High?
In our first condo. I went to Cohen.
Oh, you went to Cohen? All right. I went to Rolling Meadows.
Yes. We're about the same age. And I remember I listened to well, I probably shouldn't bring this up, but I listened to the cast. And I went to all the dance clubs you used to go to.
Oh, you went to McGreevy's?
Oh yeah, and Toto's. And
did you meet your husband at McGreevy's?
No, we met in junior high.
You met in junior high? Wow, that's love.
Yeah, over 30 years. So
wow, that's
our first condo was in Arlington Heights. So it's just it's all your comedy and where your background and everything. I grew up in an Italian family too, so
everybody kind of relates to the Italian upbringing, especially in the northwest suburbs of Chicago. There's a lot of comedy going on there.
Yeah, totally. And my maiden name is your son's name.
Oh, Caruso. Nice.
Sorry, there's always connections. So
we are connected.
You guys may have dated. Well, no, they've been together since junior high.
No, I would have been cheating on. She would have been cheating on her husband.
Right, that doesn't work. Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's true. Crazy. So, anyways, yeah.
All right, guys, listen. No social media.
She's cheating on me now.
No social media. What did he say?
What happened?
She said I'm cheating on him now. I don't even know what that
That's all
Right
right.
in front of the boys.
That's okay.
Hey, boys, keep your parents in line, please. Check their phones, all right?
No.
Boys, do you know mommy's boyfriend?
Yeah, social media.
All right, guys, get some sleep. It's time to go to bed.
Yes.
Have a good night.
Thanks for calling.
All right, thank you.
You got it. Bye-bye, guys.
The opinions expressed in this program are not intended as professional medical advice, as a diagnosis, as a treatment protocol, or as a substitute for professional medical advice from your physician. Please consider your own medical history and consult with your own physician for your specific healthcare and/or medical needs and about your concerns for yourself and your family.